Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. So you know what I learned this morning, Adriana Lima? I
Tell
learned
me.
you would kick my butt in a fight after watching you go a couple rounds in that boxing
I would
ring.
not do that to you.
I'm happy to hear that. But you can fight. I boxed, and I was like, holy cow, Adriana Lima has great form. Why boxing? Like, when did you get into it?
Well, I was introduced to Michael at Aerospace when I was 19 years old, and I fell in love. I fell in love with it because it's challenging, and every day you learn something new. So I love working out with Michael, and he pushes you. Really, and I like to be challenged. I really love to learn like new punches and different moves, and I think you should try it. I know you tried before, but it it helps when when the trainer is good. It
You and,
really helps.
you and I were joking. I just watched you go 2 rounds. I'd be dead. I'd be like the guy on the mat who'd be like gasping for
No,
air.
you
And you were
would
like, oh, I'd keep
not.
going.
You would not. Come on, you would not. I'm sure if you wanted really to, focus on that, you would get it.
16th Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Yeah.
Mind blowing, like 16 years later?
It's insane. I never thought that I would be doing so many. Really, I'm so proud and happy that I'm still here. But I really want to go and do 20.
Unbelievable.
I want to. I want to.
What do you think has created this longevity for you? Why do you think you've been able to do 16 shows? People still want you to keep doing it.
Well, I think I have to thank my family for the DNA, really, because like my grandparents and my mom, they don't look their age; they look very young. And I also I take care of myself. Working out has a good part of it, of me being here 16 years, yeah, and sleeping and being happy, I guess.
You must have had so many incredible moments throughout these years. What have been the one or two coolest moments that you've gotten to experience?
With the Victoria's Secret fashion show, one of my favorite moments, it was, okay, my first one in 1999, because I never thought that I would be working with such a big brand, with all the supermodels. So that was like my big career moment. And then the second one, it was the first time that I opened the fashion show. It was in Los Angeles. I don't remember exactly the year, but that was a big thing for me. And I started to be a little bit more animated that year, like playing with the audience. It wasn't as much as just walking to the end of the runway. So I was a little bit more like having fun and showing my personality through, like, during the runway.
I heard you telling a story about how during your first show you walk in and Stephanie Seymour's there and Tyra Banks is there. Now you're that model for the younger models, for the Gigi Hadids and the Kendall Jenner. Do you get that kind of feedback? Like, oh my God, I'm in the room with Adriana Lima?
Well, the girls get very excited when I walk in and they see me, but I really don't pay attention. I still feel that same girl that just came from Brazil, Bahia, and I just love my job. I don't do my job for like the glam. I don't do my job for attention. I just do out of love, because for me it's an act of art, really. I'm really passionate about what I do.
How cool is it to be in Paris this year? I mean, what
So
a cool location, right?
excited. Yes, it's definitely exciting that the show is going to be in Paris this year. It's going to be in a beautiful place, the Grand Palace. Lady Gaga, The Weeknd, Bruno Mars is performing. I can't wait to see it, like the whole show together during the rehearsal. The runaway, how it's going to be decorated, the backstage and everything.
Does it ever get old to you, or do you just, every time when you're there, is it like new? Is it like the first time each time?
No, it never gets old. It just gets better and better, and I have to keep up with it. That's
Yeah, how hard is that, by the way? Is it, I mean, I was looking, you're ripped right now. Like, is it harder as you get older to stay in that kind of shape?
I love a challenge, and I love where I stand right now because one great thing about being in the modeling industry for 20 years is that you learn so much. So it becomes easier actually to work and to get out there, because you know exactly what to do, what's going to happen, and it helps a little bit with the nerves.
There's so many young ladies in the industry who look up to you. Does it blow your mind to realize you're a role model at this point, that there are young women looking up to Adriana Lima?
I feel really blessed that I am a role model for a lot of people, and I never thought that I would be in this position in my life. And with that, it comes a big responsibility, because you want to be a good example and set up a good example for these people. And I really try to do my best for them.